7:33 on this Friday morning. Finally a Friday morning. But, Gene, we made it to Friday.
We certainly did. I guess there's congratulatory things to hand out for making it to Friday.
Well, on my part it is. I didn't think this week would ever end.
You didn't think so?
But we're there. Well, it's not over yet for me. I still get to do it again tomorrow. But I'll be here all by myself, and I'll just be, running around naked doing what I want. But yeah, we made it to Friday, Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah, no kidding.
You got any plans?
Let's talk about Mother's Day this morning in the news. So,
hopefully,
we should, shouldn't we?
We should. I think we could talk about it right now. Anyway, do you guys celebrate? I know, Mexican Mother's Day is on the 10th.
Yeah, and
that's separate. Do you do two separate ones?
No, not to say that hasn't happened, because I think it has.
But you don't like a spoiler like that?
No, you don't want to do that.
I have a house full of mothers in my place too, and we usually do them both.
Do you really?
One is more of just a happy day one kind, and the other one is the gifts and flowers.
Well, that. With the two, sometimes they're both on the same day.
Yeah. Well, Mexican Mother's Day is because the U.S. officially adopted it on the 10th of the month. And so that's when they did it. But when the U.S. adopted it, it was like the first or second Sunday in the month. And so whenever that falls. But Mexico does it on the 10th religiously, always the 10th, no matter where it falls.
Yeah, this year, of course, Mother's Day and
Tuesday or Wednesday.
The 8th on Sunday, and Mexican Mother's Day.
That would be Tuesday.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There we go.
And my big excuse always is none of you is my mother, so I leave it up to the children to get them stuff.
Yeah. That's right.
It means more. It means more that way. I think it does. More significant. My mom is in Iowa, so.
Well, we won't hold that against her.
It's a telephone call for me. Anyway, are we ready to jump into the news?
Yeah, we are ready.
We got some birthdays. We'll go over the birthdays, and not too long of a list. A Big Shot birthday is one of the biggest of big shots, in my opinion. One of my singing heroes, Bob Seger. Bob Seger is 77 years old, and I think he is not underrated, but probably underrated for the talent that he does. Everything that guy did was a hit. Bob Seger, 77 today. Jimmy Dale Gilmore is 77 today. And I don't know if that is Jimmy Gilmore with the bottle of wine guy or Sugar Shack, and I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I'm not sure who he is. But anyway, he's 77. Lulu Roman, you remember her? You ever watch Hee Haw?
Hee Haw? Yeah.
She was the heavyset lady on there.
Okay.
She's 76 today.
She was crazy.
Lulu, a very funny lady. Very funny lady. Alan Dale, he was in Lost and Ugly Betty. He's 75. Tom Bergeron. He was the Dancing with the Stars host, and he was the host of Hollywood Squares. And he's not on the list here, but he also did the funny videos. He is all of 67 today. Julianne Phillips is 62. Roma Downey, she was in Touched by an Angel. She was in a lot of things, but that was what everybody knew her from. She's 62. George Clooney, everybody's favorite guy, he's 61. A child actor turned rodeo star. You don't see many of them. Clay O'Brien, he was in the Apple Dumpling Gang when he was a kid. Grew up to be a rodeo guy. He's 61 today. A guitarist, Mark Bryan of Hootie and the Blowfish, is 55. Chris Shiflett of the Foo Fighters, he's 51. Adrienne Palicki, she's a superhero lady. She's on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 39. Obviously one that I've never seen. Comedian Shasir Zamata, he's on the Saturday Night Live, or so it says. He's 36. We got local people. You ready for the local people?
Local people.
Local people are coming up.
Now you can get your mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken from one of the brand new crispy crunchy chicken locations near you. Inside the 76 fuel station at 1690 South 4th Street in El Centro and the 76 fuel station at 940 South Imperial Avenue in Calexico. For a limited time, get a 2-piece with biscuit for just $3.99 or feed the whole family with a crispy crunchy chicken family meal for just $19.99 at a brand new crispy crunchy chicken location near you. Inside 76 fuel stations at 1690 South 4th Street in El Centro and 940 South Imperial Avenue in Calexico. Feed your crispy crunchy cravings at Crispy Crunchy Chicken.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Becky Hernandez, Irene Pineda, Danny Vela Jr., Eric James Noriega, Ernesto Mendoza, Karen Gonzalez, Manuel Garcia, Michael Staton, Sharon Guzman, and Dylan Morales. Happy birthday to each and every one. Happy wedding anniversary, Louis and Irene Pineda. Happy anniversary to you guys.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And we are ready for the World in California News headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report, a sell-off on Wall Street. Markets opened sharply lower after the Dow's worst day in 2 years. It's coming back some now, down 204 points on the heels of this morning's jobs report. Investment advisor Michael Farr.
Stocks are moving lower in a continuation of those sales that are weighing more heavily on the tech sector and NASDAQ stocks than they are the more value-oriented stocks and industrial stocks, and those stocks known for their more solid balance sheets.
The Nas off 115 right now. Employers added 428,000 jobs last month. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The unemployment rate remains right above that 3.5%, which is where we were before COVID and matches a 50-year low.
President Biden says his administration is building an economy that values the dignity of work, but acknowledges inflation is still a challenge. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Locke Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Locke Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Locke Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Locke, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. New COVID cases up dramatically in the past few weeks with new subvariants that are proving to be more aggressive but not necessarily more dangerous. Dr. Monica Gandhi at UCSF pointing out that people aren't getting severely ill.
The cases go up, but our hospitalizations are staying low. That was actually true for the vaccinated with Omicron, BA1, and Delta, but now it's everyone because there's been so much natural immunity.
Gandhi predicting the cases will continue to rise for another couple of weeks, then start coming down. State officials warning about wildfire season with a third straight year of drought. They say we could be dealing with one of the worst seasons yet.
That is showing that we have the possibility of having an above normal fire season when it comes to activity, just due to those weather and fuel conditions.
Robert Foxworthy with CAL FIRE. This is Wildfire Prevention Week. Significant cool-off across the state through the weekend with continued dry conditions as well. Jeff Scott, California News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
This spring, Cocopah Casino wants to know if you'll stay or travel.
Every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday between noon and 8 p.m., one winner every other hour could win up to $2,750 in cash or prizes. You can earn entries now by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. See the Rewards Club for details. Kokopah Casino has your bags packed with cash and prizes this spring because we love our loyals at Kokopah Casino, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
And it is time for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With the local news, here's Gene Brister.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, an update report on COVID-19 numbers. George has got the story.
And we are pretty much following the trend that was mentioned in the California news. The local numbers were released yesterday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County are increasing. They are currently at 119 active cases of the virus locally. Deaths attributed to the virus are also increased. According to the updated numbers, there are now 911 deaths attributed to COVID-19 in Imperial County. COVID-19 tier metrics for Imperial County indicate new cases per day per 100,000 population, now at 4.0. Positivity rate, 7-day average in Imperial County, is at 11.1%. CDC has confirmed COVID cases have increased around the nation, but they say the virus does not appear to be as severe as it once was, at least for relatively healthy people. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Mother's Day, it is Sunday, May 10th in Mexico. The special day is a major Mylar Balloon Day. The Imperial Irrigation District says the balloons can be a public safety hazard. The district says that by securing the helium-filled balloons and properly disposing of them at the appropriate time, the balloons won't float away and cause a public safety hazard such as power outages. They say that last weekend, nearly 600 customers were temporarily without power when Mylar balloons crossed into IID electrical wires in the La Quinta area. They say metallic balloons coming into contact with energized electrical equipment can lead to large power outages, melting of electrical wires, fires, and property damage. To minimize the risk, never release a Mylar balloon outdoors. Keep the balloons away from the power lines. Use balloon weights or safety tie them down. Never use metallic ribbons with metallic balloons, and always deflate the balloons and dispose of them properly when no longer in use. If you see a Mylar balloon that has contacted a power line, stay at least 20 feet away and notify the Imperial Irrigation District. KXO News Time 7:45.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency will be available for a cleanup at the Imperial Landfill. That's a cleanup for the city of Brawley on Saturday, May 7th, from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. It's a free drop-off for Brawley residents only. They're accepting computers, monitors, TVs, passenger tires, light truck tires, rims are accepted. No tires from tire businesses, no more than 9 tires without a written exemption from the local environment agency. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
And page 1 of the local news has been a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
My name is George Marquez. I'm a candidate for district attorney. I was raised in Imperial County, and I'm a product of our local public school system. I believe in protecting our families by aggressively prosecuting dangerous criminals. I believe in forging strong relationships with law enforcement to further our interest of law, order, and justice. I believe in building bridges to the entire community so that everyone has a voice. Please vote George Marquez on June 7th for Imperial Valley District Attorney. You can also follow me on my Facebook page at George Marquez for District Attorney 2022.
Paid for by committee to elect George Marquez for District Attorney.
And it's page 2 of the local news and your weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley. They're open every day, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Gene.
Continuing with more local news, Jimmy Fallon surprised a Calexico teacher. George Gale explains.
It happened this week. It was on the Mother's Day surprise teacher edition of the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. It was a part of Samsung's campaign to combine National Teachers Day and Mother's Day. Rosa Sandigo, a Spanish teacher at Calexico High School, was surprised with a $25,000 check and a Samsung Galaxy bundle. Samsung had partnered with The Tonight Show to reward inspiring teachers who also happen to be mothers. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
A blood drive hosted by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is coming up on Friday, May 6th. That'll be from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. It'll be held at 207 West Legion Road in the Brawley Hospital in the auditorium. You can call 1-800-879-4484 for appointments. And coming up this evening, it's the Imperial Valley Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony. Here's more on that story.
Imperial County will remember law enforcement officers lost in the line of duty. 14th Annual Imperial Valley Law Enforcement Memorial Ceremony will be held this evening. Ceremony begins promptly at 7 p.m. It'll be held in front of the county courthouse on Main Street in El Centro. Law enforcement agencies, surviving family members, and the public are invited to continue the remembrance of those peace officers who have died in the line of duty. It is hosted by the Imperial Valley Law Enforcement Memorial Foundation. Foundation was formed with the specific objective and a purpose to honor the local fallen law enforcement officers who have died in the line of duty while serving in all federal, state, county, and city agencies in the Imperial Valley. This year, they will memorialize 44 local law enforcement officers. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's George Gale with the weather update.
The high temperature yesterday, 99 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 64. National Weather Service says seasonably strong high pressure over the region through Saturday will bring the warmest temperatures so far this year, with many lower elevation communities likely reaching 100 degrees today and tomorrow. A large but dry weather system will begin to impact the region over the weekend, resulting in increased winds and a slow cooling trend beginning on Sunday. Temperatures around normal or even slightly below normal are expected for much of next week, with dry conditions prevailing. Weather forecast calling for sunny skies today, highs right near 102, west winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, overnight lows around 69, west wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny skies, highs right near 102. Southeast wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west-southwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Saturday night, wind advisory goes into effect. Mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 67. West wind 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Sunday, patchy blowing dust. Sunny skies. Highs right near 92. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour on Sunday. And right now we are looking at 64 degrees, 34% the relative humidity. Page 2 of the local news has been brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Golden State Extracts CBD is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. In the playoff action, National Hockey League, the Rangers beat the Penguins 5-2. That series tied at a game apiece, a first-round action. Panthers beat the Capitals 5-1. That series tied at a game apiece. The Predators and Avalanche went into overtime. Avalanche won the game 2-1. Colorado leads that series 2-0. And the Stars beat the Flames 2-0. That game is tied at a game apiece. NBA did not play yesterday. They are in their semifinals. Semifinals resume today. Heat at the 76ers. Miami leads that series 2-0. Suns at the Mavericks. Phoenix leads that series 2-0.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in Major League Baseball yesterday, the Padres won, the Giants lost, and the Dodgers had the day off. And golf, Jason Day, obsessed with this new swing. Apparently it's paying off because he leads the Wells Fargo Championship. Sergio Garcia is frustrated. He can't wait for the Wells Fargo Championship to be over. And let's see, we have a British Masters. It is underway. Thorbjorn Olsen and Ryan Fox share a one-shot lead there. That's a look at sports, a quick one, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it's time for your financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Dow Jones Industrial Average sold off 400 points this morning in the wake of the better than expected April jobs report. Before the open, a 10-year Treasury yield hit a new high Friday morning this morning following Thursday's surge. Block and Vertex were the earnings movers. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
The high temperature yesterday, 99 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 64. Sunny skies expected today. Highs right near 102. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 69. West wind 10 to 15 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Saturday, it's going to be sunny with the highs right near 102. A southeast wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming west to southwest, 15 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Saturday night, a wind advisory goes into effect. Mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 67. West wind of 15 to 25 miles per hour, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies, highs right near 92. With the west wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour. Wind advisory throughout the day on Sunday. And right now, we are looking at 64 degrees, 34% the relative humidity. The Air Pollution Control District says air quality is unhealthy now at the University in Mexicali. Air quality is moderate in Brawley, Calexico, and Westmoreland. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
News on the hour. Your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. A Wall Street sell-off is into its second day, but easing some. The Dow is down 79 points after yesterday's 1,000-point plunge. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger says today investors are weighing the 428,000 jobs created last month.
With this report largely coming in on target, the market reaction will be one that is still predicated on the question of whether the Federal Reserve can thread the needle of raising interest rates enough to quell inflation without tipping the U.S. economy into a recession.
The investment strategist Michael Farr on where the smart money is headed.
Sell the things that perhaps some of them that have done the best, where they still have those profits, and maybe they put a little bit of money into some of the safer stocks, some of the more blue chip stocks.
Overseas in Ukraine, President Zelensky says through an interpreter that the city of Mariupol has been battered but will not fall to the Russians.
It is all destroyed completely.
CBS's Charlie D'Agata has more from southern Ukraine.
Having survived the Russian onslaught in Bucha herself, Yana Melnichenko drove down here to meet her brother and mother who fled from Azov just north of Mariupol. It was hard. We didn't have any water, no internet connection. We were hiding in the basement, Alexei told us, and the Russians looted the supermarkets. Is the whole family back together now? Yes. She says this is the best day.
In Romania,
Hi.
First Lady Jill Biden serving food to American troops. She will meet with refugees from Ukraine. As COVID cases rise here in the U.S., CBS's Jim Crisula tells us
Maine has the dubious distinction of having the highest COVID-19 infection rate in the country, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Dr. Isaac Benowitz is Maine's state epidemiologist.
We're treating more people week after week, not just because there are more cases, but also because more people are aware of what they should do when they get sick.
The CDC says the BA4 and BA5 Omicron variants continue to sweep across the U.S.
It's a stormy day in the eastern half of the country. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson's watching the weather map.
A large part of the southeast, including Atlanta, and it stretches through most of the day. I think you could be seeing storms in the Atlanta area off and on. So if you're planning on traveling to go see mom today, you're probably going to be seeing some delays.
From the people at Social Security, the top baby names for 2021. Olivia, the favorite girl's name. Liam tops the list for boys. Wall Street, again, the Dow is down 104 points. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
There's no part of our bodies that put in more work than our feet. And with all that work, your feet can start to ache. But luckily, there's relief for our overworked feet. Skechers Arch Fit footwear for men and women. Skechers teamed up with podiatrists to design a shoe that provides total foot and arch support for all-day comfort. They used 20 years of data and over 120,000 unweighted foot scans to create a podiatrist-certified insole that distributes support across the arch no matter what foot type you have. And with all that support comes extreme comfort. Skechers are the fit and comfort specialists, and Arch Fit shoes from Skechers provide expert comfort whether walking or just standing. They're so comfortable, they're not just for people with tired, achy feet. Everybody can enjoy just how amazing they feel. Plus, many are machine washable. So even though you'll be wearing them all day, every day, you can easily keep them looking new. So give yourself some soothing comfort and support with podiatrist-certified Skechers Arch Fit footwear. Your overworked feet will thank you. See all the styles of Arch Fit footwear for men and women at Skechers.com, the Skechers store near you, or wherever stylish shoes are sold.
The hottest drink this summer could be one inspired by a classic kids cocktail.
Say bye-bye to the espresso martini.
On the good ship, lollipop.
The Dirty Shirley, a variation on the Shirley Temple, is turning up at trendy bars everywhere. It's the same mix of Sprite and grenadine with a maraschino cherry on top, but the grown-up version also includes a shot of vodka. One TikTok how-to has gotten almost 6.5 million views. The Shirley Temple's been a kid's fave since the 1930s, when a certain little Miss Someone stole Americans' hearts at the movies. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Medical schools at the leading historically black colleges and universities are heading a new effort to try to increase the number of African Americans as organ donors in the United States. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Ew, Dad, why are toenails so ugly and yellow?
Hey, it's James, and if you're like me and suffer from toenail fungus, please pay close attention. Let's face it, toe fungus is embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off and hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody. But nail fungus isn't just a cosmetic problem. It can also be dangerous. Even a small spot can spread and get worse. But no matter what I tried, it seemed like my fungus would never go away. Then I discovered Crystal Flush, the new FDA-registered at-home treatment. This unique two-step system flushes out fungus at its source and reverses damaged nails. Finally, me and thousands of others are free from fungus. And you can be too. Call now, and for a limited time, you can try Crystal Flush risk-free for 30 days. Call 800-764-9219. That's 800-764-9219. Eliminate your toe fungus once and for all, guaranteed. Call now, 800-764-9219. Or visit crystalflush.com.